Hi guys, I hope you're all doing good. I have another Halloween mini that I just finished and I wanted to share it with you. And this one I used this Boo collection from It's Recollections brand at Michael's. And I gotta tell you, when I first, I liked the paper, but I kind of didn't like the paper. But then after I embellished it and worked with it, I really loved it. So I actually love how this turned out. So my camera's spinning. Let me zoom out a little bit. So anyways, I had told you on the, if you saw my last mini album, my last Halloween mini album, I used a K & Company paper, and I told you that was the cover of the pack, and I cut it out and I used it on this album. And I think it turned out way super cool. So, and then this, I just had it was a wall hanging from Walmart, and it had a ghost, which I used inside the book. I cut it apart. And I thought it was perfect because the name of the paper is Boo. So that said Boo, and it matched everything. And I glued that really cool spider on there, blingy spider. And then again, I just put some lace, and I used that some gauze garland that I had that came with all these little spooky things hanging off of it. And I chopped that up for my spine, and then I used the other leg that, if you saw my other Halloween mini album, I had cut that apart and used that on the spine. I just love this. I think it just turned out cute. And then on the back, I just used some Recollections glitter paper. I cut the tag from the 6x6 paper pad that was on the cover that said Boo, and I glued a spider web. So that's the back. And then for the closure on this, it really didn't need a closure, but I kind of wanted to add something. So I actually did this, which it has all these spooky charms hanging from it. If you can see that, I'll take it off and show you. And I just attached it with these Tim Holtz little clips. So it comes off. And then you can see I attached these hands and the bone, and I made some bead dangles, and has a little metal spider, and it just clips on then very easily to give you a closure like that. So that's that. Let me take you on the inside. This album measures, I want to say 6 by 8. Why do I always forget? I don't even know. 6.5 by 8.5 is the cover, and then the pages are like 6 by 8. So on the inside, on the first front cover, I left these pages. I didn't do that so you could tuck it under. This is more for decoration, like a title page, but you can open it up and display 2 photos there, and they're magnetized. And then I'm going to actually get the charms out of the way. And then this page, I did this style on my other one, and I really liked it. So I just used this burlap trim with lace on it that I had with a magnet. I cut up some spider webs, glued them on there. And then these open up. I have these tags that you can journal on. I left the backs blank so you can write, and they both come out. And then I just made photo mats. This is a pocket. You could put a photo there if you want. It's a nice deep pocket, and I used the cutouts from the paper. So you don't have to, you don't have to put your photo on the front. You can put it on the back and journal and cut it out, and you'll have a border. Or you could do both. And then this one I glued those bats on, and your photo will slide underneath the bat. And that's how it looks on the back. I'm not gonna, well, I guess it doesn't take that long. So I leave that up and slide that one underneath that, like that. Put that in there, and then that closes up, and that does that. I didn't do any inserts on the sides this time. This, I had a wood piece, and I painted it. I bought it at, I guess, Michael's. I put a little ghost spongy sticker on there, and then there was the bottom of the ghost that dangled off this Boo, And I cut him off and I made it a girl because there was a hole there where the string was, so I covered it up and made a little bow for her hair. So I thought that turned out really cute. And that's the flappy that magnetizes it. So, and again, this is just decorative, but you open it up and then it reveals this page with a pocket on the top with, you could put little photos here or journal, whatever you want. Put a photo there if you want. Those go in there, and then here's photo mats here with a nice pocket and a little pumpkin. That's just the paper. So different size photo mats, you can fit 4x6s or 5x7, and then a smaller one. And then those fit right back in there. Close that up. Then this page, again, I didn't make room for a photo here. It's kind of just decorative. I did tuck a little tag or journaling tag that goes right inside there. And then this opens up this way and it's magnetized and it gives you, that's glued down, but it gives you options for photos there. And then this part opens, and I did put little pull tabs to open the pages. This opens up to a double pocket. I did the triangle pocket. I cut the web in half and glued it there. And kind of a journaling tag, photo mats. And then they fit right in there. And then again on this side, there's 2 photo mats. And that closes up. And then this side, this is very embellished, so that's why it's bulky, very bulky book. I had Witch's Brew that I glued here, which I thought was perfect because I made a little photo book with some stamps that I bought that matched, that I got at Michael's. And I stamped all around it and used the paper, cut out the little stamp witch hat, and then that opens this way and that way to put photos, and then one large photo mat, which again, your photo will slide underneath the bat. It pokes out to reveal at the top. And that tucks in there. That goes back in there. Then this page, I left simple, more simple. This tucks in. I put a photo mat behind this is a waterfall, but I did it different. I just glued it down here and made it small. And then the pocket tucked this mat with a little spider glued on it so you can grip it. Will slide back in there. And then I cut off, I showed it in one of my hauls. I had found another, here it is. I got this at Hobby Lobby and I cut off the boot and I just glued it there. And so that opens, there's where the magnet is, so that opens down like that, and then here's the waterfall. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. It's a lot of room for photos. And then this page, this is just for decoration, or you could put a small photo here, but I didn't make it tuck. Those are too thin and I couldn't glue them down good. They'd get ripped. So this opens this way. You can put your photo here. This is a kind of different shaped pocket with a spider and these cool ghosts. And then this little journaling card, you could put a photo. And then I made another book, photo book with rubber stamping and stuff. And that opens that, there, and tucks back in there. And then that closes. And then this cool page I did, this is just like a belly band. You can put photos on this side of it if you want. But that's magnetized. And I did kind of a different, smaller diagonal pocket. And these are photo mats. And you could put a photo there if you want. Journaling, photo. And a nice photo mat. And that closes that way. I used one of the hands from the garland that I got, and I glued it on there with this magnet. I magnetized, ooh, it's really sticking. I magnetized this ribbon. It's burlap ribbon, so that holds down your waterfall. and that'll lift up. And then this is a really bulky waterfall page. And these are good size. These are, I think, 5 by 5. 5 by 5 from the cover, but then the inside frame like 4 3/4. So you could get like a 4 by 4, crop your 4 by 6 photo and fit it in here. And I did do all the sides with the papers from the collection. So quite a bit of photos going you can get in here. And then that one's stationary because I had to glue it down. And that closes, that goes back over. And then the back cover page, on the back cover, I did put this braided trim just on these gussets because they're bigger, but then in the middle I did the ribbon because those are smaller. So then we have this back page, and this is just a large pocket with some lace, and again I did a photo mat with the bat. And another photo mat so it will slide under there, and that fits back in there. And then this is just a smaller little flip book to reveal 2 photos and a photo on the back if you wish, or journaling. Alright, so there it is. I am putting this for sale. I'm not going to get it in my Etsy shop today. It'll be Monday. This is Saturday. I won't have time to get it listed, but I wanted to get this video done. And I am asking $75 plus shipping, which is about $12 for shipping. And so email me. My email will be in the description box below if you're interested. And if you're not seeing this until Monday and it's still available, I'll have it in my Etsy shop, and there will be the link then to the listing. You can go there if you're interested in purchasing this. So there you go. I like how the little bats poke out of the top. So there you go. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I will have my email in the description box if you're interested. Thanks, everybody. Bye.